A giant python appeared in front of the boy. The python slowly approached the boy. For a moment, the boy forgot to run away, because in the eyes of the python, the boy saw his own life. When he was a child, his father took him on a trip in the forest, but he was attacked by Shelly. Shelly bit the boy's father to death, and at the same time, the father also blinded Shelly in one of his eyes, so the boy's life was saved. And then the boy met Basira. The boy offered his hand. Basira gave him to the Wolf King, hoping that the wolves would protect the boy. The mother named him Mowgli, and so he grew up in the care of the wolves, but it didn't last long. That day, Shelly found him. That year, the forest suffered a severe drought. All the animals were banned from hunting and fighting, to fight against the drought, and that's when it happened. The eagle made an ear-splitting chirp. All the animals were on alert. Shelly has come for revenge. Mowgli hid behind the Wolf King. Shelly forces the wolf to give up Mowgli. The wolves are not afraid. Shelly had to say something. When the truce is over, the wolves and Mowgli will die. Mowgli, in order not to drag them down. So he said he was going back to live with the humans. He said his final goodbyes to his mother. Basira will take him to a human village. Soon they met the buffalo herd. At that moment, Basira told Mowgli to get down. Mowgli thinks he's joking. The next moment Shelly jumped on him. Basira immediately bites Shelly. He's trying to buy Mowgli some time to escape, but he's no match for Shelly. Shelly quickly went after Mowgli. Mowgli grabs the horns with both hands. The herd quickly takes him away. Shelly is left bellowing in anger. I don't know how long it took. Mowgli came to a forest, and it was here that he encountered the python. He met the python. Mowgli was deep in the python's hypnosis. The python opened its bloody mouth on him, but he was saved by a brown bear. When Mowgli opened his eyes again, there was a huge brown bear standing in front of him. The bear wanted Mowgli to help him get some honey, to save it for the winter or starve to death. Mowgli had to poke at the hive with a branch, but he got stung by a bee and screamed. The bears had finally had their meal. That day they were singing and playing in the river. Basira came out of nowhere. She said she would send Mowgli to the village tomorrow. The bears didn't understand. Why must Mowgli be sent away, even if Shelly is after him? The Wolf King can protect Mowgli, but Basira told the bear, the Wolf King is dead, so the angry Shelly couldn't find Mowgli. So he took it out on the wolves. He attacked and killed the king. It was safest to get him out of the forest. Basila asked the bear to help her talk to Mowgli. The bear came to Mowgli. He confessed to him that he had been using him. He was only friends with Mowgli because he couldn't go to the honey. Mowgli climbed onto a tree and became angry. Result: a couple of monkeys came back and took Mowgli away. The Monkey King knew that Mowgli was being chased by Shelly. He offered to protect Mowgli, but only if Mowgli would build him a fire. But Mowgli didn't know how to make fire, so he couldn't agree to King Louis's request. King Louis told Mowgli the Wolf King had already been killed by Shelly. There was no one left to protect Mowgli but him. Mowgli just wanted to get out of here, to avenge the death of the Wolf King. He went to the village and stole the fire. Mowgli dropped it on the grass. Mowgli screamed out Shelly's name. Shelly tried to get Mowgli to throw the torch away. Mowgli did drop the torch. The bear rushed out to fight Shelly, but it wasn't long before the bear was knocked to the ground. So Mowgli immediately ran off into the forest. And then Shelly realized what Mowgli was trying to do. He quickly broke out of the circle and chased after Mowgli. They looked at each other across the branches, looking at Mowgli, who was no longer running away. Shelly quickly pounces on Mowgli, and then Mowgli jumps. Shelly falls into the fire. At this point, the herd digs a trench with its tusks, creating a river, and extinguished the flames. Mowgli was able to stay in the forest, and lived with his friends forever.